And we're here with Tyler Robson, CEO of Valens Groworks. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And we're always looking for new companies, and not new company. Actually, been around for quite some time, but there's so many out there these days.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to hear from the people themselves about who you are and what you're doing. So there's the opportunity right now to all of the investors and everyone watching right now. Who's Valens?
Valens is a terrific company. We've flown under the radar for the most part, and we've actually been building a fundamentally sound business rather than making a lot of noise in the sector. Now it's kind of time to share what we've been working on.
Yep.
So the big thing for us, we have 3 different subsidiaries: Valens Agritech, Valens Farms, and then Super THC Services. Valens Agritech is a processing and extraction facility that's strictly built for extraction purposes and post-processing. So what post-processing is when you remove the fatty acids, lipids, and waxes from cannabis resins and oils. The Valens Farms is a cultivation center, strictly built for cultivation. And the last one we have is called Super THC Services. It's been named the Center of Excellence by Thermo Fisher, a $90 billion US market cap company, for plant-based medicinals, because we're so much further ahead than everybody else. So those are our big 3 subsidiaries.
That's really interesting too, because I like that. So many people, they don't have their identity, which is amazing. Companies have been around for a couple of years now, and surely, we'll have the biggest facility. We're going to have the most flour. I love the fact that you said you have a facility that's going to be in a whole division strictly on oils and strictly on that side of the business, because that's going to be somewhere where I don't think prices are going to come down as much as in like a flour will. Flour is going to come down. It's $10, $15. It's going to go down. It's going to become closer to commodity. You're going to have your buck a gram. I joked last week, just like Ford has said for beer in Ontario, but you're going to have cheaper. But when it comes to oils, that's where you can get really great margins.
Exactly. So if you look at any mature cannabis market in the U.S., California, Oregon, Washington, flour commoditizes, the market matures and prices come down. The lucrative part right now is the high value added oil extractions and branded products, and that's exactly what we're focused on.
Now, are you going to be going more so, and you may still be working this, because obviously the rec market, what you're going to be allowed to do with oils, or that's still, we don't know yet, but are you going to be going strictly medical, or do you see yourself going into, maybe we will do derivative products with this, and et cetera?
We're going to participate in the recreation and medical. So if you look at Canada, obviously recreational is the big ticket here, but if you look at any international distribution platform, everything or every country will start with a medicinal program and eventually move to rec. So we have to make sure we do have medical products to do international distribution.
Absolutely. Now, where are you on the process, or have you started the process of looking into getting your GMP or your export license?
Yeah, so we already have our export license under the narcotic control regulations, and we just in August we actually did our audit for a GMP certification. So we're actually just waiting to get that. So we're very close. That's
nice. And those types of things, you're up to the helms of the government and that kind of stuff. But that's interesting because it's like you said, a lot of places. You look at Germany, you look at Malta, you look at was it South Africa?
Yep.
Just legalized cannabis.
Yesterday,
all these different places, Australia. Like you said, they're going to start off with medical products, and that's why I've always been so bullish about Canadian companies, because unlike in the United States, unfortunately, they can't export right now to other countries. We can.
Yeah, but that gives us a huge ability to step ahead of the U.S. for the first time in a long time, and actually cement a footprint at the international level for cannabis.
Absolutely, and it's going to be very interesting. Now, there's also a Mackey report, I believe, came out recently. Can you speak about that a little bit?
Yeah, so Mackey did a research report on us with a buy up to $4.50. Currently, we're at $2. The big thing for us, no one's heard of us. We've actually done more time spent on a fundamentally strong business rather than out marketing and out pitching. So I think that Mackey report is going to help us get to where we're going, and I think you'll see a few more research reports coming out showing how undervalued we are currently.
No, and that's good too, because I'm an investor. We have a group of investors, and just anyone out there can see a lot of these companies, especially the lower tier, I find did this a little bit more, where they used a lot of marketing and a lot of different tricks to get their share prices up.
For sure.
But what happened afterwards? They just crashed afterwards. And don't get me wrong, we all went through a correction. Everyone went up for a bit and everyone came down. That's true. But you want to try to find those companies that are putting that, like, look, we know how important this is going to be. We're putting all of our time into building the foundation of this. When that's ready, which sounds like it's really getting to that point now, now you tell the story, say, look what we've actually done, opposed to look what we might do.
Yeah, exactly. You're spot on. So we're fundamentally sound. We haven't spent any time at marketing and trying to get our story out until now. Now it's time to show everybody what we're working so hard on, and I can't wait for the reckoning in the sector to actually see who's real and who isn't, and I look forward to that day.
No, I appreciate it. Well, hey, thanks for coming down to the studio. I hope everyone was able to learn a little bit from this. Your ticker and where they can find out more information.
Yeah, so on our website, valensgroworks.com. Our stock ticker is VGW, very good weed, we'll call it. So it's a little unique, but yeah, head to the website and you'll find a ton of information.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, I appreciate
we'll
it.
We'll be looking forward to seeing what you have in the very near future.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely.